Alright, so a bit to talk about. So we're going to be opening the 15th pack from the Throne of Eldraine today. Yeah. If you haven't noticed the angle is different, that's because I had to move the mount point from this side to this side. So I got the desk this weekend on Wednesday, and I got that set up. And so everything's kind of shifted around a bit. At this point, my computer now actually sits farther back, and running the cable for the webcam from where I have my USB hub to the actual camera spot. If I had it on this side, it wasn't quite long enough. Even here, it's kind of taut. So, Rimrock Knight. Oh, and I moved my computer over to this side. So, yeah, stuff is moved around. Rock Knight. So yeah, I've been sitting in the chair. 136, 137. A bit. The gaming chair it'll take a bit to get used to. It's weird not having it rock back with resistance. Instead, just having to set it all the time. But I don't know. I think that's something I'll get used to. And once I have a gaming PC and start actually playing significant games again, I'll find that easier because I'll just be involved in the game rather than trying to relax. Oh yeah, Rimrock Knight, Dwarf Knight for 2 mana. So the adventure is Boulder Rush for 1 mana. Target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Rimrock Knight, 2 mana. It cannot block, and it's 3/1, so not bad. True Love's Kiss. So yeah, so today the next book club is, I think, Tuesday this week. I'll look that up after this. Alright, so True Love's Kiss. Exile target artifact or enchantment. Draw a card. Be careful, dear. Some people deserve their curses. Merowyn, Barrow Witch. For 4 mana. True. 34. 34. Alright, so 2 new cards in a row. Interesting. So yeah, the next book club is coming up soon. So I ended up spending most of today playing Euro Truck Simulator. So I actually tried playing it on my on the new monitor, the 1440p monitor, and it looks a lot better than Witching Wall. Than playing it on the monitor on my tablet. So looking forward to actually getting a PC where I can crank the graphical settings on it and really just enjoy it. But yeah, that's coming. Also, I bought Embereth Paladin. I bought a case for the computer. Apparently that isn't coming through the I don't have Embereth Paladin. That's crazy. 4 mana, Human Knight, haste. Adamant for 3 red mana. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. It's 4/1. The king would die for the realm. I would not hesitate to do the same for him. Alright. So the computer case is shipping. It's going to take a while to get here. The estimated ship time is between the 13th, which is Wednesday, and the 20th, which is the following Wednesday. Yeah. So I'm foreboding fruit. I am going to be at least buying the electronic components. Not positive if I'll be buying everything, but I am not going to run a computer without a case. So hopefully it gets here this week, and I can like put together a computer over the weekend. But if it doesn't, like, I am going to end up having to wait for it. So yeah, Garen Briggs Squire. So the case is already on its way, and I looked at everything a few days ago, and like everything else except for the speakers was available on Amazon, so I can get 2-day Amazon Prime shipping on it, which, like, that's an option if I can't find fast shipping elsewhere. Fast and cheap. So yeah, I mean that's going on. I don't think I have Scorching Dragonfire either. So yeah, Scorching Dragonfire. Nope. Okay, instant for 2 mana. Deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. As the boys race toward her, Sir Amaryl closed her eyes and pictured Castle Ardenvale, so her last thoughts would be of home. Oh. So, yeah. Jousting dummy. But yeah, even once I get the computer, it'll take a while to set up. I'm not sure if I'll have the finances to actually purchase everything. I may have to drop 2 drives off of the plan. Yeah. Just dropping 2 drives would save me about $200. And the speakers, I'm probably not going to get right away either. It's probably going to, as annoying as it's going to be, it's probably going to be headphones only. But that's. Yeah, I do not have Jousting Dummy either. Wow, we are getting a lot of new cards in this pack. Jousting Dummy, 2 mana. For 3 mana, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It's 2/1. Don't let it fool you. Many of us got our first scars from Sir Nobody, Sir Lane, Knight of Embereth. Alright, so the knights are kind of Arthurian legend stuff. Interesting. Ardenvale Tactician. So yeah, the speakers will be a decision, but if I have the money, I'll probably buy the motherboard. Oh, I could always drop the graphics card as well. Like, so the computer is going to take some time to set up anyways, so Ardenvale Tactician. The graphics card slowing the system down for a little bit wouldn't be a huge issue. The system has a HDMI output, which would be enough to get by at least setting it up. And so it wouldn't be a huge issue to drop the $300 graphics card for the time being. Knight of the Keep, that is an option. Not the best because it means that I won't be able to use it for gaming significantly until I get it. But I think AMD has a decent setup for dealing with no graphics card with their APU stuff. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's also not bad. Oh, that was Knight of the Keep, by the way. And so I'm going to need at least 2 cards. I'm going to need one SSD and one HD. The HD is the one that's going to be dedicated towards gaming. And the reason why I need that, basically the reason why I need that is because that's the one that's going to have the Steam library on it. So that's uncommon. Elite Headhunter, 4 black or red mana. As Menace, for 3 black or red mana. Sacrifice another creature and or an artifact. Elite Headhunter deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Nothing remains of his foes but the gripping story of their downfall. And it's 2/3. Yeah. Okay. Get the impression all of these are going to be expensive. Venerable Knight. Hey, I got 2 cards back to back. True Love's Kiss and Venerable Knight go side by side. True Love's Kiss, Venerable Knight. 1 mana, 2/1 human knight. When it dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target knight you control. May this blade guide you on your great journey, as it did me on mine. Alright. Venerable is a adjective commonly used on white cards, apparently. The last card, that didn't have any flavor text, did it? Oh yeah, the gripping story. Burning Yard Trainer. I don't think I have this one. But yeah, and like I've said before, my library is huge and it is going to take quite a while to get it the disc to play, so yeah. Like I think at max download speed it would take 10 days or something. Like just absolutely ridiculous amounts of time. Alright, so Burning Yard Trainer. 5 mana. Trample and Haste. When Burning Yard Trainer enters the battlefield, another target knight you control gets +2/+2 and gains Trample and Haste until end of turn. For every score I've received, I've given 10 back. It's 3/3. Not bad. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Fervent Champion. Is the rare from this card, and it is Also, oh hey, we got a complete page now. Fervent Champion. First strike and haste for 1 mana. Whenever Fervent Champion attacks another target attacking knight you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Equip abilities you activate that target Fervent Champion costs 3 colorless mana less to activate. Huh. 2018 World Champion Javier Dominguez. No idea. Interesting. We got a planes coming up. 250. Oh, I'm gonna have to mark it anyways. So 250, the first plane, which I do not have. Man. So this is kind of like what I mean about the packs and booster boxes. Like, you get a lot of packs where you start getting like the same cards over and over, and then all of a sudden it just completely shifts. And we'll probably end up seeing a lot of the cards that we saw in this pack again for the next few packs until eventually it'll shift again. So yep, we already have this card. Yeah, adds 6 and 7. So yeah, it's basically do or die time for the computer. It's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10 cards got put into the oh. Yep, 10 cards got put into there. And so 5 commons that we already have and the extra card. So yeah, the computer is happening soon. Hopefully next weekend I'll be doing a build of it. Oh, so the older tablet that I have is basically in the process of crapping itself. It's so it's having a battery issue whereby one of the lithium ion batteries is going bad, or the lithium ion battery is going bad, and it's causing the entire front of the system to swell. And that is 2 of these now. Oh, totally did not sort those. Oh well. It's causing the screen to bulge out like quite a bit. So I was doing some stuff on it, and it's gotten into the habit of, if I'm doing certain workloads on it, UAW. If I'm doing certain workloads on it, it basically just crashes. It'll try its hardest to actually do the workload, but after about 5 hours, it'll just crash. So, or it won't crash; it'll actually just freeze up. Like, the system will look like it's still on, but like the mouse won't move. It won't respond to any inputs whatsoever. It's which the system is getting old. So, I'm looking forward to getting the new computer so that I can basically put that one down. I'm planning on actually opening it up and removing the battery and seeing if I can somehow jerry rig it to run without a battery in there, and if that doesn't work, I may end up replacing the battery. Because, I mean, everything still works about it except for the fact that the battery is completely shot. So I don't really want to throw it away, but it doesn't seem like there's much to do about it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the new computer. I It has a lot of USB ports, so I should be fine for the beginning, but I'm probably going to end up getting a second webcam and doing live streaming on it. Like, one of the things that may end up becoming common is me coming home from work and just booting up something like The Crew or Euro Truck Simulator 2 or something, like driving and relaxing, and just doing like a stream of that, which is not something that I can do on the computer, on the tablets that I have. But yeah, like I'm going to wire this webcam and this second webcam that I get. I'm going to wire them up to the computer like 24/7, so I won't have to constantly. It won't be such a hassle to do these things. Like, the computer that I'll be streaming it on will be like set to stream. All I'll have to do is basically reset the computer and start the stream. And the tablet, because it won't be streaming anymore, like I'll just have to pick it up and move it over here. It won't be the entire thing of having to hook up the webcams and everything and hook up the power. So yeah, yeah. So hopefully I'll do a computer build, or I should be able to do at least a computer testing thing next weekend. But hopefully I do a full computer build next weekend, also require, which will also it'll require moving this stuff around, or the camera around and stuff. But once that's done, I'll get a permanent setup for streaming fixed. So oh yeah, a permanent setup for streaming fixed, and yeah, hopefully that'll be better. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how next weekend is. Hopefully it's a very good weekend, but if not, well, I'll at least do one stream. Anyways, it's getting really late here, so I'm gonna be going now. Keep saying I want to do more streams next weekend, but I don't know what next weekend will be. But yeah, there's a decent chance I'll be doing quite a bit of streams. Oh, I did get Windows already, so I'm getting a USB copy of Windows shipped, so that should be here, I think, sometime before Tuesday or whatever. But it's one of those things that I don't really need to test seriously, so I just figured get it early, like the case, which will apparently now take quite a while to get here. I probably should have bought earlier, but yeah, I didn't want to have a full PC and not have an OS to put on it. Like, Linux is fine and all, but for gaming, I wanted Windows, especially for like older games. The compatibility issues with Linux, I didn't want to deal with it, so I just got Windows. So yeah, I don't know. I may do some streams this week, as things sort of like clear up. But yeah, hopefully next week and I'll start doing some. Hopefully next week and I'll build the computer and start maybe actually doing some like gaming live streams and live streams of this stuff at better quality as well. So thank you for joining me, and